All right, what up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Another episode of the Crypto Breakdown. I'm your host, Ryan Matta. Coin of the day, NEAR. Can this coin 2x, 5x, 10x? NEAR's sharding techniques are really interesting. So if they can get a lot of people to build on this blockchain and scale it, it has serious potential. Ready? Let's dive deep. So if we take a look at NEAR and we're talking about price predictions, NEAR currently has a circulating supply of 787 million coins out in circulation. Price point is $3.83, and the market cap is $3 billion, give or take. I always round to keep it simple. So if you invested in NEAR today and the price in NEAR is $3.75 and the market cap is $3 billion, for you to 2x on that investment and for the price in NEAR to hit $6.50, the market cap would need to be $6 billion. 10x on that investment, $37.50, $30 billion. For you to 20x and for price to hit $65, market cap would need to be $60 billion. And for you to 100x on a NEAR investment and for the price of NEAR to hit $375, market cap would need to be $300 billion. So the next question you should be asking yourself is, have there been any other big layer ones that have ever had market caps upwards of $300 billion? Is it possible for NEAR's market cap to actually get to $300 billion? Take a look. We've seen big layer ones like Ethereum 575 billion, Cardano 94 billion, and that was without smart contracts. So I want you guys to understand that there was never a demand for the asset. There was never a use case that drove Cardano to a $94 billion market cap. That was all hopium. Pretty crazy, right? Solana 80 billion, Shiba, meme coin 41 billion, Luna 36 billion, Avalanche 30 billion. So is it unrealistic to think that NEAR could actually do a 10 to 20x and hit $37.50 to $65? I don't think that's unrealistic. So do I think NEAR will actually be able to 100x and hit a $300 billion market cap? In order to do that, there needs to be massive demand, because outside of hopium, once people look at a project and go, wow, this thing has a $100 billion market cap, they're not going to see the 10, 20, 50x gains. So that's where a lot of retail investors will steer clear of those, especially new retail investors looking for those 100x moonshots, and they'll start putting that money into much lower cap gems. But if there is demand, if they can get people to constantly build and they create like a flywheel of pressure and demand for the NEAR token, sky's really the limit. The first I'd like to do is I'd like to check out Lunar Crush. They track cryptocurrencies based off of popularity. We can see that NEAR currently has a galaxy score of a -22, so it's normally the 22nd most popular cryptocurrency in the world right now. Price is down 11.5% in the last 30 days. Social mentions are up 8.9%. Shared links are down 12%. Spam volumes down 13%. Market cap's down 9.2%. Social contributions are up 14.4%. Bullish sentiment is up. And it looks like Reddit volume is down, Medium volume is down, and YouTube volume's down. So from a marketing standpoint, doesn't look like they're doing the greatest over here according to Lunar Crush. The next I'd like to check out is CoinMarketCal. CoinMarketCal is like your crypto event calendar, and we can see that NEAR is going to be at a big conference. They're going to be at the Masari Mainnet Conference of 2022. Don't think it's going to get any media attention like a big upgrade or hard fork or something like that. So no big media attention that I see coming in the near future. The next I'd like to check out is CoinCodex. CoinCodex uses machine learning and AI indicators to make price predictions. They're saying that in the next 5 days, NEAR is going down to $3.50. 30 days, they're saying $4.27. 3 months, they're saying $4.35. 6 months, they're saying $35. So they're saying a 10x for NEAR in the next 6 months. And 1 year, they're saying $257. According to our NEAR protocol price predictions, the value of NEAR protocol is predicted to drop by 8.45% and reach a target of $3.50 by September 26th of 2022. According to our technical indicators, the current sentiment is bearish, while the fear and greed index is showing 23 for extreme fear. NEAR protocol recorded 16 out of 30 green days with an average price velocity of 6.25%. Taking a look at their social media, internet growth says buy, Google growth says strong buy, Facebook growth says strong buy, and mobile growth says strong buy. And you can see the 2023, 2024, and 2025 price predictions based off the marketing statistics or the trends. And if we take a look at the sentiment, whoa, only 10% of people are bullish on NEAR, 90% are bearish. It's pretty crazy. If we take a look at their highlights versus risk analysis, they're saying that NEAR has outperformed 68% of top 100 crypto assets. It outperformed Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's recorded 17 out of 30 green days. It has high liquidity based on market cap. It's trading on Binance, and it's trading with the Canadian dollar. Risk analysis says prices dropped significantly over the past year. It's down 57%. Trading below the 200-day moving average. It's down 81% from its all-time high, and it has a yearly inflation rate of 68.95%. Kind of find that hard to believe. But so next that I have to use is Messari. Messari makes it really easy to track certain metrics like return on investment and inflation rates. According to Messari, if you invested in NEAR 1 year ago, you would be down 43.6%. 3 months ago, you'd be up 7.42%. 1 month down 7.4%. 7 days down 15.41%. In the last 24 hours, you'd be down 3.18%. According to Messari, NEAR protocol is up from its cycle low by 29.52%. It hit that cycle low on June 8th of 2022. Price was at $2.94. On January 16th of 2022, NEAR protocol put in an all-time high of $20.39, and it is currently down 81.32% from its all-time high. According to Messari, NEAR protocol has an inflation rate of 22.9% with a stock to flow of a 4.53. They're saying the 10-year projected supply is going to be 1.79, and that is a 45% increase. Whoa. In the next 4 years, it's going to be at 4.16 billion. That's a lot. Now, if we swing over to CoinMarketCap must be giving out some really bad information. If Messari is right and CoinMarketCap is saying that NEAR has a max supply of 100 billion and that they have released 79% of coins out into circulation. But we swing back over to Messari, and Messari is saying that there is no max supply. That's drastically different. Now, I don't own any NEAR protocol, and I don't plan to own any NEAR protocol. I just think this project is really cool, but I would definitely want to understand what the metrics are in their inflation rate. And I'm just making these videos just to help you guys out and give you guys a general idea. And I do think we are close to bottoms. So I think projects like NEAR could seriously make some decent gains, because when it comes to trading, my favorite coins to trade are layer ones, because they have these high market caps, price isn't crazy volatile, and there's a lot of great shorting opportunities. So let's dive into these charts. And before we dive into these price predictions, let's talk about TVL. So according to DeFi Llama, there is roughly $280 million in TVL, and that is in DeFi projects that are actually built on top of NEAR protocol. So they'll probably have a DEX, a borrowing, a lending, a protocol, all the basic DeFi applications that you normally have, plus NFTs. So this is where it's going to get really interesting, because based off of TVL, NEAR is continuously gaining and gaining, and I don't see any massive drops. And rumor has it that NEAR put out a $100 million grant. And in that $100 million grant, rumor has it that they're only going to pick 20 projects, and each project's going to get $5 million. And the idea behind that is they're going to be really strict on how they audit and who gets those grants. And they're going to be giving those massive grants out to the projects that have the most potential, like real teams, real developers. Like, hey, you want to come rebuild your entire protocol on NEAR? Here's a $5 million grant. And that's how you recruit the best devs in the industry, and that's how you build really good tech. But you have to be really picky and choosy when you're giving out those large sums of money. But don't quote me on that. That was just a rumor I heard on Reddit or something. So DYOR in that one, but I thought it was brilliant. Instead of just giving anybody $50,000 or $100,000 and having a bunch of projects that pump and dump, and then your ecosystem turns into something like Tron because you're just giving out scraps to anybody that'll take them, give out large amounts of money, incentivize the real true builders to come build. And then that way your first initial projects that are building on your ecosystem are actually the real deal and not a bunch of rug pulls. I think the going rate for a dev right now is $20,000 per month. So if you're only giving out 10, 20, 50,000, or even 100,000, you can't even really afford to pay a dev for more than a couple months with that salary. And it's just how the crypto space is. So these ecosystems that are not giving out large grants, I think it's going to be hard for you to incentivize real people to come build in your ecosystem. So one of my favorite things to do when I'm looking into projects is I like to see back in summer of 2021, and I like to measure and see, okay, in July of 2021, NEAR was at $1.87. Down to its low, it was still up 62% from summer low. So that's one of my favorite things to look at in these projects, because it lets you know when the market got bearish here in summer, people sold. Major sell-off, down from 7 down to wherever. And then NEAR ran all the way up to $20-something and then only crashed back down to $291. So as far as demand and supply and demand of that asset, NEAR is actually performing pretty good in my opinion. Not saying that it's not coming down more because the markets are about to fall apart, but I do think we're getting close to bottom, and I do think we got some long opportunities until we get that mother of all crashes where everything's going to free fall off a cliff, but you never know if that's actually going to happen. So taking a look at the 4-hour RSI. It is not massive bullish divergence, because we have price over here putting in drastically lower lows, and then we have RSI over here putting in higher lows. So that's normally your first sign of bullish divergence. Now, if I jump onto a daily time frame, NEAR was close to bottom down here at $2. I would have expected, put it this way, as soon as we start getting down here on the daily time frame and things are actually bottoming out on the daily time frame, I think that that's going to be the biggest signal for, hey, we're actually at bottom. But it doesn't always happen. So where's the lowest I think NEAR would be coming down to? I would probably say $1.70. I don't think we're going to see near, even if the market falls apart, drop much lower than that. But I think that we actually could already be at bottom or very, very close to bottom. So if this market structure here holds up and near can make a next push to the upside, that next run up would be calling for price back up to $7.96. So for me, I think we could just hit some rallies on this. I do think that if we stay here and we hold support, or if we come back down and we confirm at 3, I think we're going to still trade this zone. So I definitely would be keeping an eye on longing opportunities. I mean, we did just bottom out on the 1 hour for RSI. So everything is going to be giving us these bottom signals. Now, everybody's talking about the Feds and raising interest rates. Even if they raise 100 basis points, I mean, everything's really close to bottom. So, I mean, I would be looking for some rallies over the next couple months. I think we could easily see between now and January, because I think in January to February is going to be the mother of all crashes. But I do think because of election season and we don't have rate hikes next month in October, there's no Fed meeting in October. It's in the beginning of November. So I think that we could make it all the way to November and rally from here all the way to November, and then kind of chill out, maybe come down, maybe run up one more time before Christmas. And then after Christmas, I think you'll start to see that pullback. And then by January, I think at some point you're going to see like that mother of all 30-50% crashes in the entire crypto market. So do me a favor, y'all, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and drop some comments below. Let me know what coin you guys want me to do next. I'm going to do 50 or 100 price predictions over the next month and a half because the market's just bearish. I got nothing else to really talk about. So if you guys want any tutorials or different price predictions on different coins, drop them down below. And keep in mind, just because I make price predictions on coins does not mean that I own any. You guys can see my portfolio link down there on the bottom. Those are the only coins I pack my bags on. Love you guys.